Good morning, guys. I have missed you, but I can finally pick up my phone, which means that I can film. Yay! It's been a bit of a week. It's been a bit of a couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, here we are and we're back, and it is Wednesday the 25th of November. Yay! And the countdown to the shenanigans of next month. I have to admit, I mean, we're still in lockdown. We've still got another week of lockdown, apparently. But honestly, I mean, like, we live in York and I've seen no signs of a lockdown. None. I'm not gonna lie. I think only the hospital's taking it seriously, to be fair. And everybody else is still doing everything that they normally do in their normal day. And there is possibly less than a handful of masks to be seen anywhere when you go out. Which is shocking, considering how many people are out there. So yeah, I'm staying home. Teddy staying home. He's home. Yay! He is. He's home. He's all good. Right, so I've been having a look online as well, knowing what's going to be happening in the next couple of months. I've been trying to make sure that, you know, we've got everything in that we need to get in, so we don't have to go to the shops too much. We can go grab and go, get the things that we need and get the flock out of there, because I don't want to hang around. I don't want Tanny hanging around in there. He doesn't want to hang around in there. We just want to get in, out and done. What I have been noticing online in the stores and stuff, especially the warehouse places and the places that sell in bulk, whether they sell from 50-gram packets to 5 kilo to 25 kilo, some of the places I get some of my pantry store stuff are running out of goods already. They're no longer selling packets bigger than 5 to 10 kilos of anything. Whether this is rationing, I don't know. It could be. It could be to stop people doing it, or it could be that people are starting to realise that come January we're going to end up with major food shortages, so they're trying to buy everything in all at once. Yeah. Please don't. There's a finite amount of resources in the country. We're going to be getting what we get in before January, and then we've all got to live with that. We've got to live with it. The major is the dry store stuff should be okay. The major issues we're going to have are with fruit and veg, because we only grow 30% of our veg here, and we don't grow any of it during winter. That's the major thing. So if you're not growing your own veg yet, or haven't even started trying to, might be a good idea to start looking at that. If you've got a bit of back garden, you've got enough room to grow something, you know, even if it's just something, you know, anything. And a packet of seeds is what, £1? It's not that much, you know. Start looking at it. You know, I know a lot of people were doing it last year. This guy around our corner dug up his whole front yard to just plant potatoes. Didn't quite realise how many potatoes he'd get, and ended up with, like, how much was it? Like 250 kilos or something of potatoes he couldn't eat. If you're going to plant a garden, plan it around things that you are going to eat, that you are going to use. If you're not going to use them, there's no point in planting them. The only point they would be of planting them is if you could trade them with another neighbour who's actually would have them, and they've got something that you would like. That's the best advice I can give you, really. If you're going to eat it, grow it. if you're not going to eat it, but you know someone that will, who is also growing, but they're growing something that you're not and that you would use, then maybe grow a very small amount of that to pass on. Just saying. It's just the way it is. Or get together with your mates. They figure out what they're growing, you figure out what you're growing, and have some kind of co-op thing going on where you're just like passing around the veg. You know, it's worked in Hawaii for years, decades, centuries even, with the farmers. Once they get their gluts, they pass it on to the next farm, and they pass them down the line. They go down to the fence and the fence line, and then the guys in the fence line in that farm take what they want, pass it down the next with whatever they don't want, and it gets passed round and passed round and passed round. There is this story that there was a bag of mangoes once that actually went round about 5 times because everyone had mangoes. Personally, if I had a bag of mangoes dumped on my fence, I think I'd just be like in heaven. But you know, can't always have what we want. You just got to deal with it. Anyhow, I'm looking at getting back in the kitchen today. I'm looking at getting back in the kitchen today. I'm looking to do a cheap recipe that's going to last us a few days, which will be really, really cool. I'm looking to do a couple of other things as well. So yeah, look out for those. I'm not going to push myself too hard though, because if I do, I'm going to end up with no arm again, and I can do without that, honestly. I'm already holding my arm up at this point to film this, so I'm going to go have a brew, you know, do what I have to do. So you guys take it easy, be good to each other, be good to yourself, okay? Self-care is half the job. Actually, it's more than half the job. It's 90% of the job, and 10% is looking after everybody else, okay? A lot of us get that wrong, especially if we're moms or dads or partners or whatever. We seem to put ourselves last, and as much as that is a lovely, wonderful chivalry thing to do, if you have no batteries left, like if your phone was on low in red flashing at you going low battery, what's the first thing you do? You charge it. You need to do that for you too, okay? I'm watching you. Love you guys heaps. I'll catch up with you later. Bye.